Christy.
Can any of you guess what does that mean?
2024.
Just shout out any answer you have besides 2024. Oh, who says my name? Good job, that's my name. That's the hint, but you got the answer already. So, I feel it's not right to introduce me in 5 years to you and you don't even know my actual name, so that's why I put it there. And I'll just briefly talk about jobs, academics, and my lighter plans in the future. Let's start with jobs. I used to have 3 jobs at a time and I really enjoy that because earning money is always one of my favorite things. And I used to work here. This department store had won the National Industrial Innovation Award, and according to Liberty Times Net, it had also won the Design for Asian Award. And I really enjoy working there, not just because it's pretty outside and inside, but because our team manager actually took care of me a lot, and she even invited me to work again there. And I will think about that once I get back. And of course, I won't let myself to have only one job. So I will also be a convenience store clerk. It might sound funny, but it's actually one of my dream part-time job, not career, dream part-time job when I was a child. And just because of this, you remember like when children played Make and Believe, they always played it with this one, and I'm just, for some reason, obsessed with that. And I will continuously keep both jobs at least a year. Then I will go for a bigger occupation. That occupation doesn't have to provide a higher salary, but it must have something that I can learn from. So are you confused that I say like earning money is one of my favorite stuff, but the next occupation doesn't have to provide a higher salary? That's because I know if I want to achieve my life goal, like I want to get the dream career I want to get, I still have a lot to improve. The career is translator or interpreter. And the plan is to minor English and graduate in 1 year. Meanwhile, I will prepare for the exam for Master in the Institute of Translation and Interpretation. If I pass one of those exams, I will be studying for Master in the next 2 years. And no matter where it is, I will also sign up for Spanish classes, and I will get an internship that is related to English. If I fail, which I hope not, I will just try again, maybe and again. Please don't. And my goal is to achieve A2 certification in Spanish in next 2 years. And according to an Foreign Service Institute study, it should take 600 classroom hours and 600 independently studying hours to achieve conversational fluency in Spanish. But since my goal is just to get A2 certification, I think that is still a reachable goal in 2 years. Of all these learning plans, instead of learning it so hard and unhappily, stressfully, what I really want to do is to have a lot of fun when gaining more knowledge, even fun as these lighter plans. First, I will treat myself a trip to Table Island. It is in Philippines, I think. Yeah, and if I can graduate with my English minor in a year, it will be April, hopefully in 2021, because according to holidaymeet.com, the best time to visit Table Island is between December and May. I also want to go on a trip with my grandma, no matter where it is, when she's still healthy and when she still can walk. The next part is community service. Since animals and environment are the most things I care about, I will definitely spend my time on both. And these 2 things are the 2 things I want to put in my daily routine in the next 5 years. I think this could be the hardest part. And I want to adopt another cat. I want to be able to adopt another cat, which means I need more money. Yes. And last but not least, it's about lifestyle. I'm already trying to live in a more minimalism way. And this is really hard because that is basically the opposite to material life, and nowadays people are really used to live in a material life way. But I found myself a happier person when I'm trying to do that, so I will keep doing that in the next 5 years. So imagine this girl in 2024. So she can speak Spanish now, and she's more fluent in English, and she has 2 cats or even more. And what else? Oh, she's a student from Institute of Translation and Interpretation. So that's it. Thank you.